Boy, oh boy, am I excited for today's video, guys. This has been a little while in the making. I'm super pumped. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another epic video. We have got something cool for you guys today. I know you guys are gonna love it. If you've been following along, maybe if you haven't, you've seen that we've picked up this 1962 D100 swapped onto a 93 W250 chassis. So it's got a 12 valve in it. It's got a 5-speed. This is such a absolutely cool truck. I am in love with it. It is so cool, but it is lacking a few things. One big thing that we're gonna be changing and getting into today is in the wheel and tire department. I don't know about you, but these gray steelies that it's sitting on are not doing this truck any justice. And this thing is about to get turned up to a whole new level of cool. Now, it is something different. I know you guys are gonna love it, especially if you want me to keep this truck in the old school cool theme. It's something you're not gonna be able to go pick up around the corner, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna dive right into the wheels, tires, and we've been shopping for this thing. So there is more parts inside the cab. Hopefully we'll get to those as well. But today we are gonna drastically change the look of this project. Did I mention I'm excited? Did I mention how pumped I am? You guys are gonna love it. But first, before we get in the truck, we fire it up. I guarantee you, that thing's been sitting, but I guarantee you, it's a 12 valve, it's gonna fire right up. Those things are bulletproof. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen our latest giveaway truck, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but I guarantee you you're waiting. You're waiting until the last second. Well, this might be one of your last reminders. The giveaway ends this upcoming Monday, the 21st, I believe it is. Whatever this upcoming Monday is, I think we're T-minus like 4 or 5 days left. You're not gonna get any more options to get entered. Go to wrenchworks.com. You purchase anything off the website, t-shirt, hat, gift card, doesn't matter. Anything that you buy gets you entries to win the truck, the trailer, and 10 grand in cash. Plus, 20 times entries are live. It's the best time to get in. But anyway, go to wrenchworks.com, get entered. That is going to one of you guys. I will be FaceTiming one of you guys, and you will be coming down here to this very location, this shop, checking everything out, and driving your new truck home. Anyway, let's get this thing fired up. Of course, the key is not in it. Oh yeah. Give her the old shakedown. Fires right up like a gem. Guys, I'm telling you what, you can keep the new trucks. You can keep the new trucks. I'll take all the old clunkers. Well, I can't, I just called this thing a clunker. How dare I call this thing a clunker? I meant gems. I meant absolute gems. Guys, here she is in all of her glory. Like I said, I can't, this is not as cool as the rest of all of this. But we've got a fix for that. Ain't that right, Dawson? Dawson and I are gonna be mounting wheels and tires by hand. Now, what we've got in these boxes is something insanely cool. If you followed my man Parker on Instagram, you would know what I'm talking about. But my man Parker Van Wheelen, or I'm gonna mess up his name. We're just rolling with it. Guys, Van Beelen. Parker, my man, is an absolute beast. We've got some custom wheels that we sent to him and we've gotten widened, and let me just tell you what, you're not even ready, but he took these old school welds and got them looking right. They were widened by Weldcraft out in Michigan. I know I'm not doing this flap on purpose so I can keep your attention for like 2 more seconds, but my man Parker killed it, and I think they're gonna do this truck justice because it is such a cool truck, and we needed some really, really cool wheels to match the theme, to match the era of the truck. So, without further ado, 16 wide, boys. 16 wide. That is a beefy, thick unit. let me tell you what. So we've got 16 and a half, I'm sorry, they are 16.5 diameter, 16 wide wheels. We're gonna get them out of the boxes, we're gonna unbox them, and we'll show you guys without the wrapper on them, without the center cap in them, but like, you can see into outer space with the reflection on these things. Like, it's the camera is gonna do this absolutely zero justice. But if you guys are interested in taking some old school weld wheels and rejuvenating them, professional, high level polishing, I mean, we'll get these out and you can see there were weld seams in this wheel. And trust me when I tell you, you're not gonna be able to tell at all. They look like they came this way from the factory. Like I mentioned before we unbox these wheels, huge thank you to Parker. If you guys are in need of some high quality polishing on some wheels, on some stuff, we're gonna put up his business pages kind of right here. You can hit up Parker, or if you're potentially in the market for getting a set of wheels widened, I'm sure he can help you out, but we're gonna put his personal and his business page on there as well in case you guys are interested in anything. But without further ado, let's unbox these things, but hit up Parker. Just go look at his work, and you will blow you away. Now, I guess before we unbox them, I need to get into tires, right? Because you want to know tires. Or should we show them the tires yet, or should we unbox the wheels?
No, bro, unbox the wheels.
Okay. Well, I guess you're gonna. They don't get to know yet. Well, be mad at Dawson for the cliffhanger. So we'll get to the tires here real quick, but I'm drooling over here, okay? Parker, what's the procedure for cleaning up drool off of your wheels? Well, from this angle, I'm not sure if we ordered 4 coffee tables or 4 insanely cool weld wheels, but like I said, the camera, look at that. Or not, because you're gonna be blinded. So 8 lug, 8 by 6.5. I'm so pumped. Look at how big 16 wide. Again, Weldcraft in Michigan widened these. Parker put his finishing touches on them, got them looking right. And also we got a set of some old school weld racing caps. Should be able to use these on the back and then open ones on the front, because again, this is a first gen chassis. So we've got the big kind of like locking hubs in the front, which we're gonna need to make that look a lot better than what it is, because these are just too beautiful. Anyway, let's move on to the tires. You guys already know we had to keep it old school. I told you guys we're trying to keep the old school theme with this truck, do it right, do it justice, and you can't do that without some Interco tires. So what we've got here, I know they don't look, I mean they do look wide, but these are a 1550 tire. Again, 16.5 old school diameter. These are 33 1550 TSL SX. Apparently this is a very hard size to come by. Gotta give my buddy Brad Hayes a huge shout out, because he actually had these tires and I somehow convinced him, I'm pretty sure it's only because he loves Michael so much, to grab these tires for these wheels. I don't think that this size has been produced in quite a while. They do a lot of different crazy runs and some sizes are very hard to come by. One thing that I didn't know is that this 33 doesn't actually measure a 33. If you were here in person, you'd be able to tell they actually measure like 31 tall. So I'm very curious to see how these look, but it's a 16 wide wheel. It's a 1550 tire. I still don't think these are gonna get mounted without some help of some fire and some ether. Isn't that right, dog? I'm looking for you. Where are you? Where are you at, fireman?
I'm right here.
Apparently Dawson knows what he's doing. It's very questionable. I've heard that story before, but okay. All right. Well, we're going to get these things mounted up here and then slap them on old Lady Maple here. You like that?
Yeah.
You like that? Dawson's nickname. I don't know. It seems to be sticking. But huge shout out to Brad. Huge shout out to Parker. I'm pumped. I can't wait to get these things on. Whew. It is going to look tough. Because right now, it's a little too grandpa. And we're about to throw the whole spice cabinet at it right now. So let's get it. They're big, aren't they?
It's huge.
Bet you never heard that before.
Never.
We're just about ready to start mounting up these tires. Went ahead and drilled our valve stem hole in there, got that all put in there, kind of used the shortest, nicest ones that we could get to kind of install our valve stem hole. Definitely not any room on the back side of these wheels, but was gonna go start to mount up the tires, and then, you know, my boyfriend Zach said, you better call me before you mount those up. So I'm assuming that there's some tips and tricks. Let's see what he has to say.
So they're not reverse mount like a normal wheel.
Okay.
So set it with the face up.
The nice face up.
Yes. Or stand it up and just pull the wheel where the back bead is sitting where it needs to be sitting.
Okay. I'm hoping these aren't too bad, but I mean,
They're only 16 wide, right? I mean,
Six,
still gonna
yeah.
be a little bit bad.
What's the weight rating on these things?
Oh, that shit's optional.
It's 2510.
Since the 80s, you're fine.
2510. So 5,000 on the front axle. I mean, that's not. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine. You'll have that on them big jobs. All right, well, we got them all mounted up. I'd say we might have a slight bead gap there. Nobody said that we were the most intelligent, but you know, to get these old school crazy setups, you know, sometimes you just gotta get creative. Apparently this is rookie numbers anyway. This is a 15.5 tire, technically on a 16 wide wheel. It's really not that bad. These have been sitting, so I don't know, we'll see. We're new here. We're definitely new here. Did I mention the polished backsides? Oh my goodness. We are looking tough. All right, so let's see if we can't lose any of this beautiful facial hair that me and Dawson have, and try and explode mount these on the beads. Here we go. If you don't ever see this video and no other videos get posted, we went up in a ball of flames. That's not gonna happen though. All right, what are you grabbing? You look like you're on a mission. You're going to grab something. You're grabbing a face mask, face shield?
I'm grabbing safety.
Safety? There ain't nothing in this shop that's gonna rate for that, buddy. We did it, man. We did it.
Cake work.
Got it. We got the old balloon tires. We got one. Well, we're one out of, you know, 4. Why did I have to think about that so hard? Hello.
Hello. Get that profile, dude. Get on.
Well, we got 1 out of 4 done here. Not too bad for a couple first timers with some rookie numbers here. You know, we're not claiming to be the best. You might hate it, but guess what? We love it. It is redonkulous.
Great.
Oh yeah. That is wild.
Should we put it up next to the truck?
I don't know if they're ready for that, man. I don't think I'm ready. There you go. Roll. Careful. It's a little lopsided there.
Go
Get that
front or
thing.
back?
I mean, it don't matter. Don't matter. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. Man, I feel like the tires actually got bigger.
Oh, they definitely. Oh, wow. That's gonna look so perfect.
That's why I wanted the chrome trim so bad, because I knew this was gonna be what was gonna happen. Oof. All right. 1 down, 3 to go. Your local pyrotechnic experts.
That's us. Did you see the freaking airtime on these things?
Well, we got a little pancake compressor, so.
No, I meant.
Oh no, I didn't. I was scared. I just turned my back because I was like, I ain't losing my facial hair.
Watch these things go boom.
Uh-uh.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch.
How high?
And 2 feet for sure.
Oh my God.
This thing is catching air.
Ah, all right.
Whoa, that's good. Boy!
2 down. Well, she's flowing some air now, boy. Well, they definitely kicked our butts for a little bit, but we've got all 4 finally mounted up, aired up, and we are ready to put these suckers on. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see them on the truck. We did test fit the wheels before we went ahead and mounted everything. All I can tell you is that it's gonna be one thick unit for sure, but we got some spacers for the rear as well. If you guys know anything about first gens, the rear axle is roughly about 1 inch, give or take. I'm not exactly sure. Again, this is a different body than a first gen as far as like widths, but we went ahead and got some 2-inch spacers. That should be pretty dang close, and we're gonna be able to kind of convert this 1/2 inch stud setup up here to 9/16, get our width in the back. The front has 9/16 studs already, so all of our lug nuts will match, but here we are. Here we are. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? It's going on either way. Our tires did grow. Our tires did actually come up to a 33-inch diameter with the way it mounts on this wheel. They were just pretty flat-nosed before, so it's definitely going to have a little bit more of an aggressive look. It's going to be up a little bit higher, but I'm excited. Ready to rip. Nothing to it but to do it. We're gonna slap these bad boys on. All right, guys, I know you've been waiting long enough. I know you're stoked to see the truck. Man, it is insane. Just such a different look than I've ever done on anything. I'm in love. I think it fits the truck so well. It's kind of the picture that I had of the truck kind of all the way in the beginning, way before I even got the truck. And kind of to see it here right now is so cool. I am ecstatic. It looks so good. Man, it's just got that tough old school look. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. As you guys saw, we had to go ahead and throw a polished tip on this thing. I feel like it can just wear a little bit more chrome. It can wear a little bit more polished. It wears the chrome trim really well. It kind of just ties it all in together. And I'm super pumped. It's just such a cool look. And man, it is spicy on the stance. That is for sure. I feel like it just doesn't. the camera never does it justice. Never does it justice. I'm hoping that we can bring the truck to Scheid, which is coming up in, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend. I'm hoping we can bring the truck to Scheid and kind of like stuff it in the show and shine section. That way you guys can come check it out in person. It is just such a cool truck. We've got some more stuff planned for it, but again, huge thank you to Parker, huge thank you to Brad, huge thank you to Thomas for selling me the coolest truck I may even own, but super stoked on the way that this came out. A lot of little touches to come. That is a wrap for this evening. As you can see, it got dark outside. We were going to pull the truck outside, take a look at it outside and drive it, but we kind of just lost daylight with how long it kind of took to mount the tires. I will admit, it took longer than we anticipated, but tip is looking good. Tip kind of ties everything together. It's about as high as I can get it, otherwise I'd get it up a little bit higher. But overall, super stoked. Stay tuned for more on Old Lady Maple. I've got so many names for that truck. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already went to go check out some of the new gear, check out some of the new hats. These are like all mine. I was like, send me some new hats. I need a new hat. This is gonna be the new daily driver. I love this camo pattern. These new PVC patches are so cool. We put them on a bunch of stuff. Anyway, boys, if you haven't gotten entered for the giveaway, like I mentioned in the beginning, your time is running out. Who would not want that as a new truck and a daily driver? Brand new trailer, 10 grand in cash, just by picking up a new hat, a new t-shirt. I know your wardrobe ain't that good. This right here is the look. That's a wrap. If you guys like the wheels and tires, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. We'll see you in the next video very soon. Coming at you. See ya.